Here we have the TECC Arc Kit, which is also known as the Eleaf iStick 20w. This is supplied as the full kit, with one mod body with integrated battery inside, and one tank. We lift up the foam layer here, we'll find a small set of instructions, a micro USB charging wire, and a 510 to Eagle thread adapter. If you remove the tank from the body, in order to refill the tank and to get access to the atomizer head, we want to turn the tank upside down and unscrew the base at the serrated edge. So here we have our tank here, and we have our coil or atomizer head in the base. In order to remove the atomizer head and replace it for a new one, all you'll want to do is pinch the actual unit itself and give it a nice twist, and it'll unscrew nice and easy. There's your coil. So when it is gone and it's time to replace it, you'll take a new one, we'll screw it back into the base, and ready to go. Now the atomizer heads usually last around about 2 to 3 weeks, depending on how heavy a user you are. So if you're using it a lot, then you might get around about 2 weeks. However, if you're a light user, it might be closer to the 3. Every 2 to 3 weeks-ish, you'll want to replace the atomizer head, and it'll keep everything working just like brand new. A little telltale sign is if you're using your arc here, or any tank for that matter, and you start to get a little bit of an off flavour or a burnt flavour, but you've got plenty of liquid in here, it's usually a sign that your coil needs replaced. So we'll fill the tank here. You want to miss the hole in the centre, I'll just run out the mouthpiece, and you want to go down the slits in either side. Hold at an angle, point your juice nozzle in, and just allow the juice to run down the glass and collect in the tank. Once we've filled the tank, we'll put our base and coil back in, and if we've just fitted a new atomizer head, we'll always want to leave it for a few minutes just to let the e-liquid absorb into it. However, if we were just filling the tank up, then we can go right away. We'll screw a tank onto the battery. Now with this here, if we turn it upside down, we can see our charging port, micro USB charging port. Now again, this device does have pass-through technology, so you are able to use the device or vape it while it's charging, which is always a very handy feature. And if we click this power button 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it'll turn the device on, and we're ready to go. Likewise, if we click it 5 times again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it'll turn it off, and the buttons will be locked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, get it back on. So when we first turn the device on, we can see that there's a V right at the end here. Now that means you're in variable voltage mode. So you can run up and down the voltage and select what output you'd like, simply by using your up and down arrows. Alternatively, you can run it in variable wattage mode, which is what we prefer and recommend, by clicking this button 3 times. 1, 2, 3. We can see the V changes to a W, and we're in variable wattage mode. So now we're going to go up and down the watts, and this is controlling your output again. A good starting point that we always suggest is to start around about 8 watts. From there, you can go up or down depending on what you like. The higher the number is, the hotter your coil is going to go. It will produce more vapour, but your flavour will be slightly tarnished. The lower you go, the more flavour you'll have, however you won't get as much vapour. So it's up to you to create where your perfect sweet spot is, and you can go up and down and select where you like best. It's powered by a 2200 milliamp battery, so for average users that should last you around about 2 days between charges. It's a very handy, compact device. Fits nice in the hand, it's not too big or ugly.